Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a favourites video to show you. I've been meaning to do a favourites video for quite a long time now and I'm finally getting around to it today. I'm not going to start doing these every month just because I don't feel like I try out enough new products to have a whole new set of favourites every month, so I don't want to bore you with talking about the same things every month. So I'll probably start doing them every once in a while as and when I feel I have a collection of things that I would like to talk about. Most of the items are makeup, but I do have a few hair bits, I think one skincare and a clothing item. So let me show you the clothing item first. The item of clothing I'm absolutely loving at the moment is these mum jeans from Primark. They're pretty inexpensive. I think they're about £15 and I've just been loving them. I've been wanting to get a pair of like mum jeans or boyfriend jeans for a while, and I spotted these in Primark probably a couple of months ago now, and I've been wearing them pretty much non-stop ever since. I really love them. So they're quite high-waisted, and then they have the rips in the front, so it's quite an extreme rips, and then I've turned up the bottoms just because I prefer wearing them like that. They're just so easy to wear, they're really comfy, they go with pretty much everything. You can dress them up a bit, dress them down, and best of all, they were pretty inexpensive. So I'm pretty sure I've seen them recently still in Primark. I know some of their stock kind of turns over quite quickly and you have to be quite quick to snap things up, but I'm pretty sure these are still there. So that is that. Next I have this hairbrush, which is the Wet Brush Pro. I think it was Lily Pebbles talking about this, and I'm the kind of person that my hair gets pretty knotty, and I know you're not meant to brush your hair when it's wet, but I always have, just because I need to get the knots out of it, but obviously it is damaging for your hair. But this is designed to not damage your hair if you brush it when it's wet. I don't quite know how. I'm not sure what the technology is behind it, but I do know that it seems to be working. I wouldn't say it's as easy to get knots out of my hair with this than it is with a normal hairbrush, but it is a lot more gentle on my hair, and I do just feel like it's damaging it that little bit less. So I've really been enjoying this. I think I got this from, it was either Cult Beauty or Beauty Bay, I can't remember which one, but I'll leave a link to it below anyway. And I have a feeling it was around £10, but I'm not 100% sure. Carrying on with the hair theme, I have this, which is the Sacha Joanne, I don't know if I'm saying that right, hair repair. So if you watched my Cult Beauty haul that I did a little while ago, you'll have seen that I got a little sample of this and I just really loved it. I got that sample around the same time I put this colour in my hair, so after I coloured it, it was obviously feeling a lot more dry. I felt like I needed a really good conditioner to put some of the moisture back into my hair, and this stuff is amazing. It's not particularly cheap. I think this bottle is about £20, but for the difference it's made to my hair, I think it's worth it. So yes, I'd definitely recommend that, and I got this from Cult Beauty. Now for a skincare item, this is the Indie Lee Rose Hip Cleanser. I also got this from Cult Beauty, but I got it probably 2 or 3 months ago, and I am just obsessed with this. I've never tried anything with rose hip in it before, but I read on the Cult Beauty website that it's good for redness, and obviously for those of you that know, I have rosacea, so redness is something I really struggle with. But since I've been using this, it's really calmed my skin down a bit. I mean, my rosacea isn't gone, I don't think it's ever going to go, but I feel like my skin is a lot less angry and red compared to what it used to be, and yeah, I really like this. It is expensive, I think it's about £35, so it's up to you whether you feel like £35 is a bit of a ridiculous price for a cleanser. I would love it if it was a bit cheaper, but for the difference it's made in my skin, I think I'm happy to pay that price, and it's quite a decent sized bottle and it lasts me quite a while, so I'm happy to keep paying that price. Again, from Cult Beauty. Can you see there's a bit of a theme here? I have an obsession. So yes, really impressed with that. So all of the next items are either makeup or makeup related, so let's jump straight into that. The first thing I have been loving is this NYX On The Spot Makeup Brush Spray Cleaner, which if you watched my NYX haul a few weeks ago, you'll have seen I got this recently, and I have just been obsessed with it ever since I got it. Recently I've started up an Instagram page kind of to go along with this channel, and I've been doing my makeup a lot more to post on there. So I've been using my makeup brushes a lot more, and I've been using kind of a lot more colours and pigments and things like that. So I've been finding this really good just to get the main pigment, mostly for my eyeshadow brushes, off of the brush, so I can get more than one use out of it between deep cleans. So yes, I think this was about £10 roughly. I got it off the NYX website, but I presume you can get it anywhere that sells NYX. NYX is fairly readily available in the UK now. So yes, really loving this. Another thing I've been loving are these two primers, and I use them kind of together. If you watch my last video, which is my everyday makeup routine, you'll have already seen these. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter, and this is the Benefit Professional Primer. This I use in my T-zone just to fill my pores. My pores aren't terrible, but I do get a little bit of settling of foundation into them if I don't use a primer like this. So yes, I really like that for that. But I do find if I put it over my cheeks, it's a bit too heavy and my foundation clings to it a bit. So for my cheeks, I have been using this, which like I said is a Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is meant to be brightening, but I don't really use it for that, as I usually wear quite full coverage makeup anyway, so it masks it all. But the hydrating properties of this are great. I quite often get quite flaky dry skin on my cheeks, especially where I've got my rosacea, and it's quite textured, but I find this just smooths it all out, hydrates it very nicely, and my makeup just glides on over the top of it. So yes, I'm really impressed with both of these. I believe this is about £26 and this is about £33, so again, quite expensive. Since I've been doing these YouTube videos and like actually looking at the price of everything I put on my face, I've realised I do spend a hell of a lot of money on makeup. But hey, you've got to treat yourself, haven't you? I've also been loving this, which is the Arcada Bronzer Highlighter Duo. Again, if you watched my last video, you will have seen me use this. I got this in a Birchbox, and to be honest, when I got it, I didn't really think I'd like it. I thought the pan is tiny, which I have to say is tiny. I think to buy this is about £17, and this is a full size one. So you don't get a huge amount of product. You don't get a huge amount of product for £17, which is a downfall. But I've just really been liking the product. I'm not wearing it at the moment, but it's just a really nice, subtle, easy to wear everyday kind of makeup. I have been wearing it like day to day. The highlighter, it's really subtle, it just gives you a little bit of a sheen. There's no kind of sparkle or glitter in there, so it's not a pow in your face highlight, but it is really lovely when you're just going for a simple natural look. And the same with the bronzer, it just has a little bit of a sheen. It's not glittery, it's not completely matte, but I've been finding it really nice to use just to warm my face up a bit. I think in the UK you can get this from the Birchbox shop. I'm not sure where else in the UK you can get it from. I'm not sure whether the Arcada website ships to the UK either. I haven't really looked into it, but yeah, Birchbox shop for that one. So this next one is a complete cliche, and I'm pretty sure you'll have seen thousands and thousands of videos with people that like this stuff, but this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I am obsessed. It's so good. It's just got such good coverage. It just blends into your skin, and I can't say good enough things about it. I love it. I use it every single time I do my makeup without fail now. And the only downfall is it's not that easy to get hold of in the UK. I think you can get it from QVC or you can get it from the Tarte website. which ships to the UK, but obviously then you have to pay like customs charges and that kind of thing. I have only bought off the Tarte website. I've never bought from QVC, so I tend to do a Tarte order every once in a while when I want to treat myself, and it's usually when I'm starting to run out of this, so I need to stock up on it again. I am in the shade light neutral. I do have a fair neutral one as well, which I think is a bit too light for me, but they've got a great range of colours. Obviously if you're in the UK it's a bit hit and miss as to whether you're going to get the right colour, but I think I gauged just about right with this one. So yes, this is my little baby. Another item you might have seen in my last video is this Clinique Chubby Stick in the shade Bountiful Blush, and I know everyone was like obsessed with these a few years ago, and I've just kind of only just got on the bandwagon, but I do really like this stuff. It's not something you'd wear with really like full coverage glam makeup. It's quite natural looking. I use it. This is my kind of my go-to everyday lipstick at the moment. It's really comfortable. It just gives a nice little wash of colour, and I think it's really pretty. So this is the only one I've tried from this range, but I would definitely try some more because I'm really loving this one. I've just realised my last 3 items are all from NYX, so they are definitely a brand I am loving at the moment. I am loving their micro brow pencil at the moment. I am in the shade Espresso. Again, I got this in a cult beauty haul which I posted on my YouTube channel a little while ago. At the time I wasn't too sure about it, but it's really grown on me. I really like it now. I wasn't sure on the colour when I first got it, but since I've been kind of using it a bit more, I think it is the right colour actually. I just love that it's got this fine little pencil so you can be really precise with your brows, and I also love that it's got a spoolie on the other end, so it's nice and easy to get your brows sitting in the right place. My spoolie is really manky. So yes, I use this day to day. I do have a pomade from Freedom as well that I do quite like, but I use that more for like heavy makeup, and this is kind of my everyday go-to favourite at the moment. Another thing I've been loving is this eyeshadow palette, which is the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. If you watch my NYX haul, you will have seen this as well. I've been so impressed with this. The colours are amazing. They're not easy to wear colours, but I've been using them because I've been really enjoying playing around with my makeup recently and posting things on Instagram. So I've done a few looks with this, for a palette that I think was about £16. So pretty affordable on the grand scale of things. I'm really impressed with the quality of the shadows. They're pigmented, they don't have any fallout, and yeah, just really like it. Obviously not a day-to-day palette that you'll be able to wear to work or whatever, unless that is your thing. But for me, not a day-to-day palette, but really fun, really love them. And my final item is one of their lip lingeries. It is what I'm wearing at the moment. This is the shade Push Up, and this I really love. It's just I think it's a really good nude for me. I find this one just so comfortable. I really love the colour. It wears really well, and I find with a lot of liquid lipsticks I can really feel them, they feel dry, but this honestly feels like you're wearing nothing. It's really comfy. So it is something I've been using quite a lot lately, and I really love it. And that is everything I have to show you. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any thoughts, please do leave a comment down below, and if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see what else I have coming up, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much guys, I'll see you next time. Bye!